So 3 days in a row now, we've had the exact same 4-room start. That's annoying. That's annoying. Let's sacrifice Suit's life in lab today in exchange for a good lab? Thanks. Thanks. That doesn't make me feel better. Okay, that's a key. This is a secret passage. Okay, so it is I am definitely in the new lab since yesterday that was a dark shrine. That is secret passage. Why is it that this is the third time we're having this? Okay. Why is it the third time we're having this section layout? I hate this. Yeah, 2 earthquake duration enchants. Ooh, nice. Hopefully they sell. There was a time long ago when they sold for a lot. I don't know if they still sell for a lot these days. This took me straight to the gold key room. That's a nice secret passage. That's like an actually handy secret passage. Alright then. They still got bombarded and sold one for 40C earlier. Oh, okay. Got 2 socket light poach from Biston at 0. Ooh, congratulations on the 2 socket. I am currently enchanting my own to see if I can get anything decent out of it. Oh, made a mistake because it goes for 1 exalt. Oof. Yeah. always check Pee-wee trade when you have an enchant. If you're unsure of the price of an enchant, always check Pee-wee trade. Real quick, I need to check the bottom left. Or the middle left over here. There might be something. There's an escort gauntlet. Okay. Good evening, Rasul. Alright. And this is the last room of section 1. How's it hanging? It's going alright. Well, both good and bad. Both good and bad. I did take the dancing duo character up against Red Elder and Shaper today. Shaper was no problem with the dancing duo. Elder, however... Ooh. That was... Yeah. Red Elder was a little rough. Actually, it was very rough. Both Red Elder and some of his guardians were very rough on the dancing duo character. It didn't feel great to do those fights on that character. So I've kind of reserved the opinion of... That character can only really, like, do Shaper kills, and is mostly used for mapping. It can do Uber Elder, but I guess the way I built it, it's not like good for Uber Elder, but it was unfortunately rough. It was unfortunately rough. Alright, dual swords and gargoyles. I checked and there were 2 for 45C and it was in rush and didn't look that further down. After I sold it, I got another one. I checked again and it was over 1 exalt. Oops. And that doesn't feel good. As a result of the rough boss kills with that character, I'm just kind of sitting here thinking, okay. I spent like an extra hour today on stream talking about this. I wasn't planning the stream that long this morning, but I ended up going like an hour and a half over what I normally stream. Because it was just me just sitting there talking about what build I can do next. And well, the first thing I did is I bought a headhunter. I legit own a headhunter now because I've never owned one before, and I could buy one this week, so I was like, screw it, I'll just buy one, just so I can actually have one. Hold on. So, on stream I was talking about what things can I do with a headhunter. The answer is I can do a lot of things with a headhunter. one of the things we were kind of just theory crafting or thinking about was Ellie hit Magic Find. So I actually have some gear set up for Ellie hit Magic Find if I want to Ellie hit Magic Find. However, the more and more I thought about it, I was like, do I really want to do Ellie hit Magic Find? I probably don't really want to do Ellie hit Magic Find. Like, watching wins for a bit, and thinking about what I like doing in Path of Exile, I don't know if I want to do Magic Find. I don't really know if I want to try, like, do Magic Find. Like, part of me is just sitting here thinking, I have a good amount of currency, I don't necessarily feel like I need to do Magic Finding. All of my luck seems to be in Uber Elder, so why not do more Uber Elder is where my brain is going. So I'm thinking about doing Elliot Boss Killer now, and I'm just conflicted. And why did you buy a Headhunter? Okay, even if I was gonna make another Boss Killer, I was gonna buy a Headhunter anyway, because I don't own one. that is the reason why I buy a Headhunter, because I don't have one. I can afford one this league. Why not grab one? Shackles of the Wretched. Well, this is insane. That is something I've been told about. Shackles of the Wretched, temp change yourself, and then... The thing is that people use Zerfies with that, don't they? Zerfies Heart. That kind of puts me off of it because of the fact that that's another like 60, 70 exalt item. And I don't have that much currency. I had enough for a single Headhunter, but not like another item that's just as expensive. This is the first time you got a Headhunter? Yes, this is my very first Headhunter I've ever owned. Which is why I bought it. There wasn't any real good objective reason to buying it outside of, yeah, I can afford this right now. Why not? It was a why not situation. Why not own this? Headhunter reserves to inspire learning. Ooh, nice. You can buy two. No, I can't. I gotta run Windripper MF. I'm not sure anymore. I'm really not sure anymore. I just kind of have a Headhunter and don't know what to do with it at this point. I'm fairly sure I could just slap it on any build and it would work, right? That's kind of a good and there are ways to efficiently use a Headhunter, Magic Find. But most things you can just kind of throw a Headhunter on and it'll be fine, right? Headhunter Trapper. I did throw the Headhunter on my low-life miner earlier, which both did and didn't work. I lost way too much ES, but it was actually kind of cool seeing all the buffs build up. That was actually kind of cool to see for the first time. What am I gonna do with Chinsel and Queen Forest and the Gamblers? Well, the thing about the Chinsel is I've had the Chinsel for a while. The thing about the Queen of the Forest is, well, I just burned currency on it, and I just kind of have to live with that. So I'll just take that sting, and I'll have to live with it. As for the Ventures Gambles, those I've also had sitting around since, like, forever. So thankfully, the only thing I kind of burned currency on was Queen of the Forest. However, I've learned a very valuable lesson about that Queen of the Forest, from that Queen of the Forest, and that is, I should not 6-link anything for the rest of the league. I should not try to 6-link anything for the rest of the league. My luck apparently is all dumped into Watcher's Eyes, so no more 6-links for me. No more 6-links for me. If I get fusing, selling them. I'm selling fusings. I'm selling jewelers. If I need a 6-link, just buy it for exalts. The shrooms, quiet you. Quiet you. I already said I accepted my mistake, I accepted my failure, and I'm just gonna have to live with the currency loss. Why I have no fun? I did have fun. I burned all my fusings and half my jewelers. I did have my quote-unquote fun with that. If I'm gonna gamble for anything, I'll gamble for more Watcher's Eyes at this point. I'll put the Headhunter on the Lab Runner. Did I say something Lure Weave, by the way? No. No, I didn't. That's still just sitting in my stash as well. What am I missing, by the way? I'm missing a Dark Shrine and a Trap Gauntlet. And Argus. The doggo. Here, the Trap Gauntlet. So we just have the doggo and the Dark Shrine. We have a very unfortunate amount of rooms left. We have a very large amount of rooms left to find Argus, so it should be okay. If he doesn't spawn with this many rooms left, major concerns. Oh, here's last Dark Shrine. Okay, so literally all that's left is Argus. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm guessing since it's only 3 chaos trade, he's probably gonna find someone else, and I don't blame him. It is a Shaper Touch. It is a 3 chaos item. Do you enjoy lab farming the most in this game? Hold on. I don't know why I have a point of interest marker for the Rune Resistant. Is that the thing I enjoy most in this game? I do enjoy lab farming. I don't know if it's the thing I enjoy the most though. Honestly, I am starting to lean towards enjoying boss fights slash farming a lot. While I do enjoy my lab farming, I do enjoy the loot boxes, or the boxes at the end of loot boxes. I enjoy opening the boxes at the end and how much currency I can get for Uber Lab. When it comes to things I enjoy doing both in Path of Exile, or think the reason I play Path of Exile, okay, well I guess Lab is still technically one of those things. But I guess the things I do for fun in Path of Exile is still mostly revolving around or like trying out different builds and killing bosses, honestly. The more and more I think about it, the more and more my gameplay loop revolves around make build, go take build, up against boss, maybe do a couple boss farms, move on to next build. That is how my loop has been going. The whole job thing where I can no longer confirm or deny whether or not I like doing this is my favorite thing to do. I mean, I still don't mind doing lab. Like I don't groan and moan when I have to do lab notes. Even on days where I don't feel like playing Path of Exile, doing lab notes I don't have a problem doing them. Like I mean, hell, look back in okay, no, well maybe not Legacy, but Bestiary. Bestiary, I took a fair break from Path of Exile for a bit. I was playing a lot of Darkest Dungeon, playing a bit of Warflames, playing Dauntless and all that. But I still did lab notes, and I still had no problem doing lab notes. I wasn't bored or frustrated with doing lab. It was just kind of, alright, time to do the thing. Still haven't found Argus. Yeah, you're the Monka S intensifies. The fact that I'm this far in, this is very far into lab, and haven't seen Argus. Oh, hey, there he is. Okay, good, good, good. Whew. Okay, there he is. Thank you for actually showing up. Yes, saved. Let me go screenshot this. Oh, I didn't have to. Okay. Their chance Argus doesn't spawn. We left a very, very small chance. It's possible to show the tile sets unless somehow domains lecture, etc. So I feel like I need, rather than, I just need to, I might need to improve the what's it? The additional lab notes section, because that we do in that second image we do show indoor outdoor layouts. However, I might need to converse with JP and see if we can change it to long and short layouts, because the reason I don't want to say each individual room setup is because that might, to me, that's gonna add a bit too much information, too much clutter to a single image. It'd be easier to classify them as long and short rooms rather than each individual room specifically.